Hey, good morning, scholars and staff. It is now 7:28. It's time to get started with some morning announcements. Happy Monday, October 17th to you. I hope you are doing well this morning. Hey, I got some good news, scholars. If you're watching this right now, that means you're back to the basics. You're doing some good stuff because that means you were in the Eagle's Nest on time this morning. So great job getting here on time today. I know it's a little rainy this morning, but I got good news. It should be sunny for the remainder of the week, and the sun is trying to pop out here right now as we speak. So hopefully in another hour, it will be out, and it will be a great day in the Eagle's Nest. So it is 7:29. I believe everybody is on announcements this morning. Hey, scholars, I want to make sure that you are locked in this morning for announcements. You do a great job with this, but I want to make sure that you are listening up and that your eyes and your ears and your body and your mind is focused on the screen right now so that we can make sure that you are locked into morning announcements. Got a lot of announcements today. That's why we call it morning announcements. But I want to make sure you don't miss anything that is coming at you this morning for morning announcements. And first things first, we start every day with our Fairview 5, right? Because this is what bonds us together, makes us elite scholars here in the Eagle's Nest. Number one, we're actively listening to the speaker. Number two, we're keeping our hands and feet to ourselves. Number three, we're cleaning up our area. Number four, we're being kind to others with your words and actions. There you go, I had to get out of the way. And number five, you are doing your best. So take a look at these one more time today, scholars, because you're going to need to know these throughout the day and throughout the year and throughout your time at Fairview. And not only know them, but actively follow them each and every day in the Eagle's Nest. And so a couple of daily reminders for you. Now, we've been talking about a lot of these each day. There's a new one right here. But first things first, in just 10 days, we will have our Class Dojo store, our Scholar Dollar store. And that is not this Thursday, but next Thursday. So I'm looking forward to you being able to spend your hard-earned points in the dojo store. But remember, you have to have 100 points to even be able to enter the store. So if you have 99, you won't be able to enter the store, right? So you've got to make sure that you have 100, and then you can spend all 100 of those. If you've got 150, more power to you. You're good to go, right? And then, of course, those points reset, and then we start all over. So you've got I'm trying to look through here, about 7 or 8 school days left to earn as many as you can. Don't get those taken away. You got to earn those. Also, right here is a GCS one card. So you want to make sure that you're wearing your one card each and every day in the Eagle's Nest. That being in your book bag and that being in your pocket is no good. Got to make sure that that is displayed. I have mine out every single day, as our staff members do as well. So make sure that yours is out around your neck so that you can swipe for lunch. Then you can also do attendance when you're coming in the morning, either off the bus or from the walker or car rider line. So make sure you have that each and every day. If you do not have a one card, make sure you're talking to Miss Fuller or Miss Mahan, and we will get you what you need after we have a conversation with you. Also, this one, hey, no cell phones during working hours. Your working hours are while you're at school, right? You're learning and being a great scholar. There's no problem with having a cell phone. Just make sure that that's put away so that doesn't become a distraction for you during the day. You've done a great job with that this year. Let us make sure we continue with that. And Ms. Mahan reminded me, we also use our one cards in the library as well, which is a good thing, right? So that is where you swipe for to check out books as well. So multiple places that you can use your one card, but you have to have it each and every day. So some things that I want you to think about this morning as we go through the next couple of slides of morning announcements. Don't answer these out loud. I want you to think about it, scholars. Every scholar in the building, kindergarten, pre-K, all the way through 5th grade. What kind of scholar do you want to be each day in the Eagle's Nest? What kind of scholar do you want to be each day in the Eagle's Nest? Now, only you can define that. Mr. Hagee can't define that for you. Your teachers can't define that for you. Only you can define what kind of scholar you want to be. How can you be better each day? And then how can you be a good teammate today, right? So those are the 3 things I want you to think about as we roll through a couple of things. So we've got some field trips coming. These are our first field trips this school year, and we're getting back into the season of field trips after taking some time off from that. So we're getting back into the routine of field trips. And I'll show you the schedule, and then I want to talk to you very briefly about field trips. So kindergarten and 1st grade are going today to the Greensboro Science Center. Second and third grade are going on Tuesday, tomorrow. Fourth grade is going on Wednesday, and fifth grade has their own field trip that they are doing at the Greensboro Coliseum on Wednesday, and then fifth grade will go to the Science Center a little later on this year. So all of our scholars are going to the Science Center except for fifth grade, but regardless, everybody's going on a field trip this week, kindergarten through fifth grade. So if this is your first time in the Eagle's Nest, if you've transferred to us from a different school, then you'll hear this for the first time. If you have been with Mr. Hagee here for a while, then you know that field trips are very important to me, because this is a great way for you to get out of the building for a little bit and learn something new outside of just inside the Eagle's Nest. But it also is an opportunity for you to get some compliments, for you to showcase what we do at Fairview. So I've got a couple of expectations for you while you are on a field trip. So if you're kindergarten and first grade, you definitely want to listen to this today because you're going today. But I have three things that I want you to do. The first thing is very simple. You follow the Fairview 5 at all times. So regardless if I'm away from campus, I'm still a Fairview scholar. So I'm still following the Fairview 5 everywhere I go. The group that I'm in, whoever the group leader or the teacher, staff member, or adult is, I'm actively listening. I'm keeping my hands and feet to myself. Number two, I want to be kind to the facilities and the staff. And you're going to the Greensboro Science Center. So be kind to the facilities and staff of the Greensboro Science Center. So what does that mean? Well, that means that I always want to listen, actively listen to any staff member that might be presenting something to me at the Greensboro Science Center. And then what it means by facilities is basically their building. So I don't want to run around. I'm not touching things that I should not be touching. I'm not knocking things over. I am making sure that I'm being an elite scholar while I'm there. If I drop some trash outside while I'm eating or inside while I'm eating in the cafeteria, I pick that up and I throw it away, right? We are always doing what we can to be elite. And then last but not least, I'm going to challenge you. Who's going to do it today? Either kindergarten or first grade? I hope both. But who's going to bring home a compliment today? One of the best things that I always look for is if you're going to the Greensboro Science Center today, I want the Greensboro Science Center to call me at Fairview today and say, Mr. Hagee, the kindergarten and first grade scholars that you sent today were phenomenal. That's what I'm looking for today. And so who can do that this week, right? I hope every grade level can bring home a compliment, but it starts with kindergarten and first grade today. So those are our field trip expectations, and it goes right along with some things, scholars, as we switch gears. And we've got two more slides today on morning announcements on something that I want to talk to you about. But our three values here at Fairview. Now, we talked about these before: integrity, excellence, and teamwork. And I think you remember what these are, but just a refresher: integrity, right? Doing the right thing even when you don't think someone's looking. Excellence, which means you're trying to be elite at all times. And then teamwork, you're helping others out whenever you can, right? We've talked about those three words, and the Fairview 5 is built from those three words. And values are what we believe. So we believe that everybody can have integrity, excellence, and teamwork, but you got to showcase that every single day. So scholars, I'm going to challenge you, especially if you're not going on a field trip today, challenge you to do a couple of things this week in the Eagle's Nest with these values. The first thing is in the hallways, right? And I'm simply calling it, are you hallway ready? Hallway ready is simple. Are you showcasing integrity, excellence, and teamwork when you're in the hallway? Because in the Eagle's Nest, you're in one of two places, right? You're either outside of class or inside of class. So in the hallway, are you hallway ready? Integrity means, are you standing on a word and facing front at voice level 0? Are you showcasing excellence by actively listening to the speaker and keeping your hands and feet to yourself? Remember, those are part of the Fairview 5. And are you hallway ready by showing teamwork? That means you're being kind to others and doing your best. Those are some more Fairview 5s. So see how being hallway ready and how you are in the hallway is not only the Fairview 5, but it goes along with our values as well. Just by simply standing straight on a word, locked into what my teacher is telling me to do, I'm living in the values of integrity, excellence, and teamwork. And lastly, are you classroom ready? So if you're not in the hallway, you're in the classroom. Notice the values again. Integrity. Are you completing your work on time and staying organized? Are you showcasing excellence in your classroom today as a kindergarten, first, second, third, fourth, fifth grade, or even in pre-K? Are you showcasing excellence by actively listening and keeping your hands and feet to yourself? And are you showcasing teamwork by being kind to others and doing your best when you're in your groups? So once again, notice how the Fairview 5 goes along with our values. So you're going to hear Mr. Hagee saying to you throughout the rest of this week and this year, are you classroom ready? Are you hallway ready? So you should know as a scholar, does that mean I need to self-reflect and check myself? Am I not showcasing integrity, excellence, or teamwork right now? Which Fairview 5 do I need to self-correct? I shouldn't have to tell you that. Your teacher shouldn't have to tell you that. You should already know because you know the Fairview 5, and we live in these values each and every day. Living in these values is going to help you become a Scholar of the Week, and I'm looking forward to you becoming a Scholar of the Week. Hey, there's only another week or week and a half left here in the first quarter, so I want you to finish out strong. If you haven't been a Scholar of the Week, I'm going to challenge you to be a Scholar of the Week and also challenge you to be a next level champ as well. Miss Carter's third grade class is the hallway champs this week, so we want to make sure you're doing everything you can to try to take that title away from them. And then Miss Miller's homeroom are the specials champs this week. So do everything you can to try to be the best you can be in your specials. And last but not least, you can have an awesome day. I want you to say these things to yourself. You are awesome, right? You're in the Eagle's Nest. You're going to be great today, right? Because you will have a great day, and you can do anything if you put your mind to it. So today, not only do I want you to be hallway ready, classroom ready, living in our values, but also if you're going on a field trip today, kinder and first grade, you're bringing home a compliment today because you are excellent scholars in the Eagle's Nest. It's 7:39. It's time to get after it today. It's going to be a great day in the Eagle's Nest. Kindergarten and first grade will begin dismissing around 8:30 this morning for our field trip. We'll come down and get you when that happens here in just a little bit. But for everybody else, looking forward to seeing you in action today. Hope you have a fantastic day in the Eagle's Nest.